Ladies and gentlemen and MBs, welcome back to Phantasy Star IV, the end of the Millenium. I am, as always, your gracious and terrible host, Shane. And we're going to kick off, not quite where we left off last time, as you'll learn in just a moment. You might notice there's a numerical difference here. So, last time, ended up, finding a wizard, watching a town get razed to the ground, killed some, living tonsils, saved some people from being turned to stone, all the usual, Sunday morning stroll stuff. But I also did something off screen, with that I actually ended up doing some grinding, because unfortunately this game does require a bit of grinding. So I'll show you. That is also merely the wrong button. We're off to a flying start here. But yeah, I actually did some grinding. Now I'll show you where I did the grinding in a bit. But we're now all up to about level 10. Rika, by the way, last time was level 1. So yeah, I've been a little bit busy because no one wants to see me wander around in circles, who actually try and level up here. But this has actually resulted in some nice changes. Rika's got some new skills, so a couple of buff skills and her double slash attack. Grizz has actually broken the 100 hit point level, but he's still not great, to be honest, so can't really hold that against us, to be fair, though. Everyone's got some new skills, though, so everyone's doing pretty well. Without further ado, let's get moving. Now, I will confess, I did actually, go to a couple of towns that you've not seen yet, but I'm not going to teleport you. I'm trying to keep this as authentic as I possibly can. At least for now. Oh, this is laughable. I like how Han just patiently observed that sandworm. Like, I'll take notes, maybe make a little drawing, possibly put it on my Instagram later. But yeah, well, this looks like a bit of a mess. Let's go check out what's going on here. I wonder what the first clue was, apart from the fact that the area looks like it's been, hit by a fucking meteor. So let's have a nosy, see what's going on. Well, everyone's really chipper around here, aren't they, Everyone's nice and happy, all smiley, doing the maypole dance, the usual stuff. 3 months ago. And we've done nothing since then, apart from build a few tents. Whoops. You'd figure that'd be a big deal, but I'm guessing no one really cared that much, so oh well. I only got the top half of the town anyway, bottom half's fine. I mean, this is recoverable. We can rebuild from this. It's easy enough. Fair enough. So let's actually go check out this meteor then. Which is right here. This looks definitely like a meteor, This is an asteroid that broke off from a belt somewhere. It's nothing untoward here. Nah, this isn't suspects at all. Well, you find these on meteors all the time, don't you? Yeah, clearly. Well, killed the space Roombas, so that was easy enough. Let's keep on... Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get very far, to be quite honest, before that happens. This is one of the problems of Let's Play a game like this. You want to start making a supposedly witty comment or something like that, or an observation. Next thing you know, bam, you're just ambushed out of nowhere. Like that! I tells you. Rika, putting in the work already, having been with our team for maybe all of 5 minutes. But yeah, since I've leveled up a fair bit, these guys are pretty weak. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Also, my terrible Chinese controller cable for my DS4 that I've used in controllers keeps waking out. Hence why that's happening. This, by the way, was not the place I did the grinding, actually, as it turns out, but we will be visiting there at some point later today. Alright, so as before, like, you know, when we went into the bio plant, let's follow the nice yellow line. Oh, not, let's be rebels. Well, we're getting punished for being rebels here, aren't we? Nice. Really nice, especially with the 69, I'll take that. What we got here? A Diemate. So this is actually the second tier healing item, the first one that we've got in the game thus far. It's complete overkill at this point, but we'll keep it for later. Nothing really too complicated with the combat at this particular point. So Han's got 2 shields there, so not surprising, even though it looks like he's wearing a lab coat, he was able to shrug it off like it was the morning rain or something. Alright, let's follow the helpful line. Ah, got a palette swap here. These ones got the nice shiny gold version, you know. Probably have nice lady voice as well. So let's see how we do against them. Oh, would you look at that? They actually shoot lasers that don't really do much. Well, we just killed the Overwatch hero, so that's all good. A ceramic knife. I'm not going to give it to anyone because the only person who really uses it at this point is Han, and he's not, you know, someone who stabs things. That, however, is very handy. That's quite the defense increase, so we're already, like, you know, pretty much on our way to taking minimal damage from the enemies in this dungeon. Kind of ridiculous. Alright. Let's kill, you know, the 286 Warren. I know a guy named like that, actually. He doesn't unfortunately have the cool glowing eyes. Bit of a flaw on his part. Well, that's rude. Again, the damage is not really all that major at this point, so it's, you know, it's all very manageable. We're not going that way. We're this way? Oh, I've already been that way. This has been a rather RNG-friendly run thus far, actually. I mean, yeah, a couple of nasty encounters and all that, but... you would not want to know the horrible things that happened while I was grinding, actually. Where I think I got ambushed by a set of enemies we haven't seen yet, or rather you haven't seen yet. And they critical hit, I think, Grizz 3 times in a row, and, well, he was just basically stakes to the wall. Bit messy. Not particularly happy with that. Yeah, well, and the criticals all over the place. Youch. Alright, let's follow the line. Yeah, let's just be efficient here. Got places to be, you know. That's not Chaz that moved over. Yeah, I think they pretty explicitly, that developer side thought, you know what, Chaz has been the lead, but I put Grizz in there because I want him to take the bulk of the attacks. Alright, let's see what's on this person's torrent file. Very Macross. Yep. Quite famous for their ham as well until it blew up. Surprisingly legitimate science there, would you believe? They are. That, folks, would you believe it, is actually the one reference this game will make to Phantasy Star IV, the game that no one likes out of this series. Like, I played it for a bit once on emulator and it sucked. God, it was somehow, like, more annoying than Phantasy Star 2 and less visually appealing than Phantasy Star 1, and that's saying something. Ugh, man. So yeah, even the developers were a bit embarrassed of that previous entry in this series. But anyway, we're actually not going to teleport out of here because there is some more loot in here if I'm not mistaken. If we just have to take different paths as we head back out. And the free experience and money is always welcome, especially given when we get to our next city. Give him the old Tri-Blaster again, why not? We're probably not going to get the Makarov here, I suspect, but we'll see. Nah, wishful thinking. Yeah, very rude of these, you know, Armenians to just park the ship here like this, though. You know, couldn't put it in geosynchronous or anything like that, it just all went completely to pot. Disgraceful. Gotta hand him a ticket. If you can keep your score, by the way, I haven't actually needed to heal once yet. Now, we've already been in there for the ceramic mail, so let's head back out this way. Grace, you're drunk. Go home. Even a critical then just did barely anything. No, we're not going across that line. Now that being said, there was another entrance over here, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, hello. So a shield and 1,500%. Not bad. Shouts to Ratfizz in the chat. Thought you'd been rinsing Guilty Gear or, you know, cooking perhaps. I always keep it going, mate. I'm actually kind of embarrassed of myself for not, you know, putting a really obnoxious stream overlay on that was full of, like, you know, skate stickers or something. Maybe next time. Easy peasy. Yeah, I probably am a bit over level for this particular place, but yeah. Anyway, we've got everything we want from there, so let's leave and let's be on our way to the east. So the goal from the last time I was doing this was we had to go to Saez 4, and we had to rescue someone named Demi, who's an android. Yeah, long Phantasy Star story, complicated nonsense and all that. But we have to go through a tunnel to do that. And the tunnel's behind one of the main towns on this planet, if not the main town, as a matter of fact. So we're going to go to that town first, because there's actually a surprising amount to do there. And also we'll be able to get some new gear, I believe, as well. Yeah, you can see how much more dangerous the overworld monsters are around here than the things that were actually in that, you know, that crashed spaceship. They were barely even a threat. Anyway, here's the town in question. So this was a town that we actually left from in the very first part of the game when the cutscenes happened. Flow in and out, eh? Yes, this is actually from the Steam version. It comes with the emulator as it happens. So yeah, this is all legal and above board. More so than how I usually conduct myself. So, yep, Alice is famous in this town and everyone's got the hots for her. But no one's brave enough to actually talk to her. Blind as a bat. Alright, so there are 2 weapon stores in this town. This is one of them, and this also has the inn in it. So we will pop in here. Now, as you can see, the gear here is crap, so we're not even going to bother with any of that. Same for here. I mean, we already have all the titanium gear that we need for our various characters, so it's, again, pointless. I at least appreciate the game taking the effort to include these, like, lower-level stores here for a sense of realism, I suppose. Like, you wouldn't necessarily just have stores that always sell the best gear. You don't need those either. If I remember correctly, these ladies actually sell different things. So yeah, we can now buy Diamates, which are the, like, second strongest healing item, but we won't need them just yet. So yeah, we got leather, and then there should be some decent gear at the end, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's all crap. I can't say I have Rat Fizz, but I have actually seen a Let's Play of it, so I'm relatively familiar with it. Small boy ends up with a robot, falls in love with said robot, you know, and it's all very horrible and tragic, and child soldiers, you know, Hideo Kojima's usual, you know, bread and butter stuff. But yeah, there is literally nothing we want to buy from here, so let's just leave. I like how this lady here, though, seems to be taking her kid for, like, weapon shopping. Like, here you go, Timmy, you can have a dagger and you can stab that scorpion in the face. And Timmy hopefully just gets eaten alive. It's quite dangerous around here, so I don't know why they, like, you know, she's doing that, but... ah, well. Anyway, get healed up. What's happening in the night, hey? Okay, spot the difference. There were actually 2 women in this room here who have now been taken away in the night by the cops. And I'll just leave it at that. Let's just go and actually do some proper weapon shopping. So the actual good weapon store is up near the Hunter's Guild, which, as it happens, is right here. Right, so this is where the good stuff is. So we're going to start off by getting this for Gris. And we're going to want 2 Saber Claws for Rika. Now, I don't need a ceramic sword because we already actually have that for Chaz as it happens, so we can sack that off. Let's see what armor we've got. So, quite expensive stuff here, as you can see. Just going to take stock of what equipment I've got and actually get the rest of it, you know, set it up. Reason being, of course, we can sell the gear we've actually got. Han can't actually equip the ceramic shields, so he's stuck with the ones he's got. Oh well. But yeah, like a lot of games of this era, like, gear gets expensive ridiculously quickly. It's not even funny. Thankfully, we can sell some stuff to make some more back, and we'll be making more money in a bit as well, which is always welcome. Now, since no one could use the ceramic shield, might as well sell that off. Get the axe. A lot of needless busy work going through these menus, sadly. So, we're going to want 3 sets of this, I believe, actually. Which we can't afford right now, but that'll do. I've actually also seen a Let's Play of Zone the Enders 2 as it happens, Rat, so nothing would surprise me, I'm very sorry to say, about that particular game. I know, for example, that the translation of it and the, you know, general quality of the voice acting is questionable. By which I mean it's pretty bad, it's actually kind of atrocious. Okay. Might as well go back and buy some more crap, actually. Because we can sell the mail that we just, you know, took off. So that'll be very helpful coming up soon as well. Alright. Selling that suit made out of pencils. And get one more set of that. And the rest doesn't really matter. Now, although it won't tell you really unless you actually examine it, ceramic armor actually has a nice benefit, and it actually reduces damage from fire attacks quite significantly. And there are a couple of mobs coming up that we'll fight that will actually use fire magic, so this is really nice. Okie dokie. But while we're here, we may as well visit the Hunters Guild, and also speak to this man. Yeah, everyone's either afraid of her or wanting to take her on a date. Who can say? An infinite number of lives. Well, we are on an emulator, and I do have plenty of spare time, so it could happen. I don't believe him. I think people have come back from that cave alive. So this is the side quests system for the game. Like, you get a fair few. Some of these are really rewarding and some of them are kind of but the first one is actually really good, if a bit tough. So we're going to take this one. So yeah, we have a rancher who's been raising sandworms, because I think he was born with maybe 1, possibly 2 brain cells if I'm being generous. We'll go and check him out in a sec, but let's go and have a look at the rest of the place. There's a reason she's one of the best characters in the game. I mean, Christ. I hope he was wearing ceramic armor, because that was a pretty nasty burn she gave him. Oh. Drop me input. Classic me. Someone's got a crush. Yeah, no absinthe for her today. I wonder what's going on in here in the Hunters Guild. Well, this stream ain't PG anymore. Yeah. Well, that was a thing. Oops, sneaking around the back. And we got some loot. A Trimate, the top rank healing item, complete overkill. What are we going here? And money. I'll not say no to freebies. Alright, let's head back out anyway. Oh. He would have to be squatting one day. Ah, crap. Alright. So, we could go and tackle the sandworm thing, but we're going to hold off on that for just a moment. We're going to actually do a little bit more exploring. So you might know there's a building on the left here, but it's behind walls. Let's see if we can go fix that. We're going to have a nosy, see what's in there. So if we go all the way back to the entrance of the town... Ooh, ooh, aha! Alright, don't step out of the border. Don't step out of the border. Don't step out of the border. Ooh. Easy peasy. Oh, this isn't suspect at all. It's a bakery! Now, we're actually going to buy one of these because we're going to need it for a later side quest. Otherwise, that's the first and last time we'll probably ever visit here. Hooray! Also, this is the worst bakery ever. I mean, if there was a Greg's, like, situated, you know, on the opposite side of a lake somewhere with no foot access, that would be just about as bad. Alright, and there's a couple of other things we can look at while we're here as well, so, you know, why not? Yeah, there's plenty of decent nightlife here. So yeah, Alice basically runs this town as far as I'm concerned. Now if we go left, across the road, and we go up here, this is Alyssa's home. Believe it or not, you can buy items for it. It's completely pointless, but you can decorate it, and we'll be doing that at some point. Alright, enough farting around, let's go see this guy about the sandworm problem. Now, it was at Melee that he said it was, so we'll zip over there. Now, before we actually talk to this gentleman, I'm going to nip back outside town just for a second and I'm going to save because, well, if you've ever read or watched any form of the Dune series in your life, you'll know that sandworms are not to be trifled with. Alright, let's see how we get on against the sandworms. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite trigger right away, and oh boy, we're off. Right. So, this sandworm is not the same as sandworms you'll fight later in the game, believe it or not. Like, it's actually a special one-off enemy. Because the sandworms that you fight later on are much, much stronger. This one is no pushover, though. He will mess you up really badly. So we're going to get prepared for that. Get a few buffs on, the usual good stuff. Well, that's a flying start, isn't it? That was the exact amount of hit points that he had. That's incredible. And I have no way of reviving him because it's just that point in the game. Whoops. Oh, that's a problem. I should point out, by the way, that Han had the water spell, which is actually the thing that this monster is weak to, so I'm probably a bit screwed. Oh well. It's fine. Oh, so he completely misses him on that. Well, just great. Marvellous. Alright, I'm going to actually have Grizz heal up here because the sandworm isn't just actually, you know, doesn't just have the licking attack, it has something else that's really nasty, so I want to be fully healed for that. Besides, Grizz is actually putting out the least amount of damage of any of my party at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. And we'll do the same again. Yeah, this is like probably the strongest individual enemy we've faced thus far. And it's not even shown off its worst attack yet. No, it's still being very nice to us, actually, surprisingly enough. I mean, it instant-killed Han on the first round, which is just incredible. But otherwise, it's actually being very pleasant. See what I mean? It's honestly kind of laughable. How do you miss something that big? Alright, that is the actual reason that you fight this monster, because you get a truckload of experience. Now, experience is actually shared between the number of living party members, so because Han was dead, he didn't get any of it, and therefore the rest of my guys got more. He'll catch him eventually. Grizz gets Warcry, which is actually really nice. Air Slash is really good as well. Well, it's got the Death skill, which, well, you know what that is. And Rika's got Gyres. So yeah, we have done it. Alright, we're going to just drag, you know, Han's, like, stiff, twitching corpse over to the end and go heal him up. And he's alive again, having just, you know, basically got turned into chowder the first move on that particular fight. So yeah, as you can see, everyone's kind of streets ahead of him a little bit. It's not the end of the world though, he will catch up. So for the moment, let's go back to Aido. And go get our money. This will allow us to finish kitting the rest of the gang out. I'm glad we resolved the problem before anyone got hurt. Han lost, like, all 4 of his fucking limbs from that. I reckon he's going to be eaten alive. He seems like he's not the brightest tool in the shed, you know. Alright. So we dealt with that. Let's go get kitted out. Still some more gear that we want to buy, specifically helmets. Yep. On ceramic helms for Grizz and Chaz. So let's go buy them. As for the rest of our team, they've already got all the gear that they require, so we're good for now. Yep. Right, I'll just check we didn't miss out any weapons. Nah. We are golden, right. Well, with that all wraps up, we'll head through the tunnel and go and head to Zyos 4. It's our final stop, so we might as well get on the way with it. Before we do though, so I mentioned at the very start of the stream that, you know, I did some grinding off, you know, camera to get ready for this particular stream. This is where I did it, and I'll show you why when we get our first random encounter. Bingo. Alright. So, got 3 of these slugs here. I'm going to have everyone defend, apart from Alice, who's going to fight the one in the middle. And you'll see what happens. So if you leave 2 of them alive, and only 2, they'll merge together into this creature. Now, this creature does a fair bit of damage, but it also gives like 400 experience a pop, which is far more than fighting them individually. You get like maybe 100. So if you grind these out a little bit, you can actually, you know, level up quite effectively. So let's just wail on it a little bit. They do hit hard though. Oh. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. I didn't actually mean to retreat there. That was just me having butterfingers. Never mind. Ah. So these two should be very obliging, actually. It was a surprise Sax didn't actually even get to act that turn. So again, we defend, defend, defend. And there you go. And dead. And there you go, 400. Ah, regular Deban. Now, Deban is actually a defense buff, which is really, really nice. So that's quite good, actually. And we might as well do it with these guys as well while we're here. That's what I get for letting Grizz go first. He's just really not very good. Ah. Made a bit of a pig's pasties of that, but never mind. Alright, let's do this properly this time. Getting barfed on. And now we'll just defend and then it'll fuse together and then we can start killing it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Apologies for that, just had a brief check to see, make sure the stream is still working because for some reason the dashboard is telling me that I am offline. Which is not true. Alright, so these are the actual soldiers of the army that was mentioned before, Saez Army. They do hit quite hard, and they don't give anywhere near decent experience like the slugs do, which is a bit unfortunate, but, well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's how hard they hit. Alright, now we can just start hacking away at it, as per usual. Rip. Turned into only so much jelly. Ah, they got a sneak attack on us. That's really irritating. That's very irritating with the amount of damage that they got off then. That was pretty bad. But it's okay. We can recover. So, Han learned Gyres, and so did Rika, which is the next tier of healing magic. So, we'll just do a liberal application of that, and we should be golden. Yep, fully healed. Oh no, Han's paralyzed. Truly, this is a dark time for our party. Whatever will we do? I don't know. Keep hitting it until it blows up. Seems like a reasonable strategy to me. And Han's still stiff as a board, but Ali's back. I'm actually going to start running from fights at this point because I do want to kind of get out of this annoying place. I'll do it if I absolutely have to. Oh god. Well, Han can stitch himself up while he's here. Ah, screw fighting those guys. Ooh, daylight. As soon as I say that, of course that happens. Well, looks like we're out in a, you know, a lovely little part of the world. Ah. So, along with the spearmen, there are also tech users. Now, tech users are exactly as you expect. They use magic. And they have two spells specifically, one of which is Fire, which is the fire spell, and they can also heal. So, naturally, of course, you'll want to hit them first. If you ever play Team Fortress 2, it's like that. You hit the medic first. It's really that simple. Job done. Ooh, Jifoids. Next tier of fire magic. Very nice. So this is Kadari. And it's got a Church Desire with it, which is probably, as you'd expect, the most Lovecraftian thing ever. Robbing bastard. So this is basically your last stop before you actually get to the fort. There are a couple of things you want to do here, actually, because for one, well, first let's check out this dude. Nope. Nope. First off, let's check out the church. Lovely looking place, really. Like, man. Great. Sounds like a lovely chap. Probably talks a lot about body phaetons as well while he's at it. Schoolwork's stupid, so I joined a cult. Nope. Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, let's not take a look behind there. Probably something sordid and untoward happening. Alright. So let's head out of this horrible place. Yeah, it seems like a lovely little town, this. But... oh, not here. But... there is treasures to be found in this particular town. So first off, I'm going to go back on Western before I actually am going to buy some dynamites, because we'll want some of those later. Not today though, because we've got plenty for the time being. Alright, that'll do. And let's U-turn right back out of here. So, you might know, there's an entrance on the other side of town, but we can't get to it from here because this town was built by morons. So if we just go... whoop. Nope, never mind. Let's try that again. Ooh, whoop, whoop. Aha! Nope. Aha! Try to remember how to do it. Couldn't quite, but there we go. This is a reason you want to come down here. Well, he's all about the planetary destruction and all that, but what is he really going to do for me? I'm not hearing what he's going to do to look out for the little guy, so I'm going no. Truly a terrifying threat. So, basically this is the bar from Airplane. Damn cults never paying the bills. Not that kind of game, I'm afraid, so let's be on our way out of this joint and elsewhere. Just pop in here. Ooh. Laser slasher. This is the first laser weapon we've got because everything's better with lasers, of course. And that goes with Alice. Alright, so we keyed out. Let's go storm this fortress. Right after I save. And there it is. Nice to see a theme here. Well, we're not going that way. Now we can smurf these guys with just regular attacks. Peanuts. So the thing about this particular dungeon is that it's more of an endurance test as a lot of JRPG dungeons are, and you want to conserve your techniques for later. So for the moment, I'm going to focus on killing off the guys on the right. Well, that's just rude. Ooh, that's... wow. Did not expect that much damage, but say such is life, I guess. By the balls in this guy, thinking he can win, and oh god, there goes his head. Just rolling off to the side. Well, if that's the case, we can go straight in with, you know, the good technique. Tri-Blaster. Destroyed. So yeah, there is loot in this place, of course, because it is a JRPG dungeon, what you expect. See that black spot there? Well, you know, let's say we have a catastrophic OSHA accident, just, oh my god, we fell. Now, I'll head outside and I'll tell you what Moondew is. So there are a couple of different items in this game that are quite rare, consumable items specifically. You have Moondew, Stardew, and Souldew. The Moondew, I believe, is a revitalizer. It's basically a Phoenix Down, which of course is very rare in this game. We will get the chance to purchase them much later on in the game, but for now, what you get is what you're given, basically. And since we went to the left, let's go to the right this time. See anything down here? Nope, it's a dead end. This goes nowhere because the people who made this dungeon are dicks. Enjoying a cheeky cider while I'm playing this, by the way, folks. Ah, so rippers. Well, they rip, they tear. Really not surprising, to be quite honest. But they also have fire attacks, but since most of our team is equipped with, you know, ceramic armour, we'll actually take less damage from it, so they're not really all that threatening. Which is quite nice. It would of course help if Rika could hit water if she fell out of a boat. That being said, they do a lot of damage with their melee attacks, but you can see their Grizzle is like 21 from that, which was kind of nothing. Bit inconsequential. Deader than Disco. Alright, so let's not step on the black spot here, and let's instead circle around. Yeah, those statues aren't ominous or anything, are they? Nah, nothing to worry about there. Another black spot here. Yeah, we'll go in, because there'll be loot. A laser barrier. Let's show off some all enemy hitting attacks here, might as well. So Bros is the instant kill attack that Grizz has that he only ever gets to use once or twice ever because it's kind of rubbish. But hey, you got two of them there, so that's nice of it, I guess. Alright. So we got a laser barrier, which is essentially a laser shield. Don't quite know how it works, doesn't matter, because we can give it to Han and increase his defensive power, which is always nice. And now we're back in again. Thankfully, that I believe is the last one of those little gimmicky things. You know, we have to go down the hole and then come back out of the dungeon again. I think. I hope. This has to be solely wrong now, aren't I? Well, we killed the other one before we even got a chance to get an attack off. So, left. Now when we got to the place down here, there were stairs up, so let's actually check those out first. Or I would if I weren't so rudely interrupted. Alright, these guys. They're not all that dangerous, but, well, they do, however, potentially drop something special. When I say special, it's also kind of useless, but it's noteworthy if nothing else. And they can also increase their defense, which is a bit annoying. Not that it helps. Ah. So the Shadow Blade is a sword for Chaz. but it's crap, and I'll tell you why. So you do get increased attack power, but your agility drops as so does your mental power and your defense power, relative to the blade he's got right now. It can also occasionally inflict instant death, but it's just not worth it. Not for the loss on the other stats that you've got. It's a nice little side-scrolling thing here. Oh. Well. Might as well. A laser sword. Now that's my kind of gear. Which also, funnily enough, makes the Shadow Blade completely irrelevant. Kind of a weird thing to have drop when you just completely outclass it like that, but there he was counting. So let's circle to the right. I'm going to run for this actually because I want to save some TP for what's coming up in just a short while. I would if I was being allowed to get away, but it's just being kind of rude. Very rude. Nope, okay, now this one. That's fine, I have healing items. When it says counter escape, that's not actually guaranteed. You can get away from encounters. Eventually, you just keep mashing it. And this is why I bought the die mates. I'll use them on mace as well, actually. Clean them out of my inventory because we're going to replace all of them pretty much straight away. Oh, he wants to reheal while I'm here. Man, just don't want us to leave. More loot. All that way for a die mate. Well, since we got it, we might as well use it. So, we want to go back up this way into the stairs that we passed earlier. These ones here. Laser Claw for Rika, quite nice. And right when I don't get into this rubbish. Yeah, I'm healing for no reason, I swear. Terribly sorry. I am actually coming down with a cold. Wow, I saw the boss literally right in front of me. I wasn't even allowed to hit him. Let's go speak to this chump. Nope, he's made it black. Pain, black. Right into a boss fight. Juicers are remarkably stuck up in difficulty from previous boss fights, but he is beastful at this point. So let's get underway. We're going to have Gris firstly use Warcry. That buffs his own attack, so it means we have to buff him in turn, which is always useful. Chaz will just kind of drop a Sue on him for now, because there's not really much he can do until he gets buffed himself. And we're going to have Rika drop a Saner. Actually, no, we're going to have a drop a Deban because Alice could do Saner next round. Yeah, that's one of the problems with this fight, in that he has multiple, like, group attacking abilities, which are quite painful. So we're going to be spending a substantial part of this fight actually healing up, unfortunately. Bit annoying, but it is what it is. Also going to start with that damage. Now, Deban actually took the sting out of that quite nicely, because Sound is actually considered a physical attack. Force Flash, unfortunately, is not. I'm going to have Han heal Rika up, because Rika's going to start actually pummeling this guy as well. Oops. Well, he smurfed a list, which is kind of stupid. I completely forgot that she was that low on health. Oops. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. That'll actually be beneficial later, as it will turn out. But anyway. Oh, nice. And yeah, that was his most pointless attack because, well... Like I say, we've got the, the ceramic armor on, so we take a far reduced damage from that kind of stuff. So that's always nice. So after killing Ulysses, he decides to go easy on us. Well, that's just rude. It might be worth actually bringing it back up. Nah. Oh, he's dead. So yeah, it was kind of pointless bringing him back up. Well, that's that. Let's head up here. Almost the top tower. Alyssa's, just being dragged by her legs. But it's fine. It's fine. That looks like something out of, an 18 Racy Plus Dojin, if you ask me, Grizz, but hey, I don't know. Oh, looks like Alyssa's okay. So yeah, this is Demi who we were asked to rescue in order to, stop the planetary systems from actually just, turning the place into a nice old dust bowl. And Demi heals everyone up, which is really nice. No different than a human being. Han, have you ever considered having glasses, or possibly contacts? But... oh. Music stopped. What was your first clue? The fact that he's got a smoke machine under his coat or something? He looks way too bishy to be saying son at the end of an insult like that. There's something about that doesn't work. The same expression as Grizz has always had? I don't know. Go to Twitter! Insult people randomly! Man. This is the chunniest thing ever. Man, someone's a real fan of Seymour from Final Fantasy X. Nope. Yes, he really did put the coloured contact lenses on. Dark Force! Say hello to one of the best themes in the entire game, and it's not the last time we'll hear it either. Come on, we can handle this prick. Look at him. Thinks he's all there with all the smoke and all that. Nah. I reckon we got this. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough, mate. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Oh, look at that. He says hands. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Well, okay, we might be in for this fight for the long haul, but I reckon we can do it. I don't see any problem with this. There's no way there's, you know... I mean, I've got plenty of healing items, plenty of TP. I reckon this is quite doable. Just, you know, gonna have to save the next couple of hours doing it. Nah, we got this. We got this. Oh. Oh. Well, we've got the, you know, Black Sabbath stage prop here from, you know, one of their live tours, but, I mean, come on, it can't be that bad. Really can't be that bad. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. I do enjoy how this game actually does feature like techniques that you use in battle and cutscenes as well. Like so many times, like in other JRPGs, that you just don't see them actually use the stuff they otherwise logically should do. But yeah, gyres does not work. I mean, it's fine. She'll be okay. She's just got, you know, a stomach bug. It's fine. Give her some Pepto-Bismol, I'll sort it. What was your first clue? It's battle theme? It's called Instagram. Man, I hope we got planning permission first before building on top of the fort. Yeah. I'm taking notes surprisingly. Well, he is a scholar, so I suppose I should be fair, but... he's basically cast a coup. From Fate Grand Order. But yeah, looks like we're going to have to go and ask for him help. Oh, the Lydia Tower, like, you know, is that just like, you know, the local theme park attraction? I mean, that's clearly like, you know, one of those elevator rides. Oh, sweet! Got product placement from Jaguar here, that's great. It comes with leather seats and sat-nav. Wow, we'll keep listing all the reasons. Well, screwed the picture on that one, didn't we? I will heal up. So yeah, looks like we have to go find Rune at the Lydia Tower, wherever the bloody hell that is. But we're going to need to get a Land Rover while we're at it. And I'm actually going to conclude the stream there for the time being, because I'm getting quite bunged up, so I'm going to end up probably, you know, being all runny nose and snorting through and all that. It's going to sound pretty gross. I'll do that for a different stream. But anyway, thank you everyone who's been watching, who's enjoyed this. I'll be back next time when we'll actually go and get to Lydia Tower, and then things go downhill really, really quickly. But until then, as always, thank you very much for watching everyone. I'll see you next time.